Welcome to Riverkeepers Fargo-Moorhead YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about how to make a rain barrel. First off, I'll just let you know a little bit about Riverkeepers. We are a non-profit and we've been around for 25 years. We do a lot of environmental outreach and education, and we promote a lot of best management practices in large things such as rain gardens and small factors such as rain barrels, which is what we're going to talk about today. So first off, we always start with a 55-gallon food grade barrel, and for us that's extremely important because we want to make sure that whatever was inside of this barrel is safe enough for us to consume, because we're going to be using this water on our vegetable gardens, our flower gardens, those kinds of things. So start out with a 55-gallon food grade barrel and all of the tools. The other tools that we need is a drill and then a level. And the rest of the kit that we need, we are going to use this Rain Recycle rain barrel kit, which is from Earth Minded. Pretty reasonable price, you can find them online. And it comes with everything you need. It comes with the variety of holes that you need to drill. It comes with the spigot, and it comes with the diverter, which is going to go inside the downspout here. And then it comes with the tube. So the kit comes with just about everything you need except for that drill and the level. So let's get started. The first thing that we need to do is to drill a hole for the spigot. Now it depends on what how you're going to use your rain barrel. If you're going to use a watering can, or if you're going to use a hose. For us, we typically make them so they can be used for watering cans. So we put our spigot up a little higher than other rain barrel systems. So the smaller drill is the one that we're going to be using for the spigot. So you just need to take those off and then screw that in there so it's nice and tight. And then we can fit it into our drill. So just like that. So now that we got that on there, I'm going to turn this sideways so it's much easier to drill. If you have two people, you can have the other person hold it, but since I'm just here by myself, I'm just going to straddle it so it can be nice and sturdy. Now, I'm going to take this level, and we're going to measure up just a few inches. We're going to measure up about 2 inches, and that's where we're going to put the spigot. So measure that 2-inch mark. And then when you drill, you want to make sure that this drill bit is right in the center of that hole. And you want to make sure that you keep this completely straight up and down. There has been a tendency for these to break. They are a little more fragile than your regular drill bit. So you want to make sure you put some pressure, but not too much, and make sure you're straight up and down when you drill. So here we go. All right, we got that hole drilled. And since we're down here, let's just go ahead and put the spigot in. Now these are just rubber seals, and this one is threaded because it goes for the spigot, which we have right here. So we can try and put this in here. It is a bit of a tight fit. So a little trick that you can do is take some dish soap and just add a little dish soap to the outside. It'll make it much easier to slip it. There we go. Now that that's popped in, we can go ahead and screw the spigot right in there. You want to hold that seal so it doesn't spin around. It's going to get a little tougher when you get closer. All right. There we go. Now the spigot is all finished. Now if you were going to not elevate your barrel and just use it for a hose, you could put use a watering can, but you weren't going to elevate your barrel, you could put the spigot up here so your water can can fit underneath there. It's totally up to you. That's what's great about these make your own kits, is that you can decide where you want the holes, where you want the spigot to be, and those kinds of things. So now we have to figure out where we're going to put the rain barrel in reference to your downspout. So we're going to set ours about right here. So we want our connecting hole on this side. So make sure that that's nice and straight. Get the other drill bit on, which is going to be the next size up. There's 3 sizes. So this is going to be the next size up. Just get that on there, nice and tight. There we go. That's nice and tight on there. Alright, so now that we got the drill bit in, okay, we want it directly opposite, or excuse me, perpendicular to the spigot, so we're going to make a mark. Now in order to figure out, where the hole goes, we want to measure 3 inches down from the top of the barrel. So since we're going to be on this side, we want to measure 3 inches down. Just going to use this level here. And this is going to help us determine where the hole goes on the downspout. Alright, now again I'm going to tilt this because it's easier to drill by yourself if you have it nice and sturdy. And this way I can get right on top of it again. So I'm going to go straight down. Go. Alright. Now this plain O-ring with no threading on the inside is what goes in this hole. So again, I'm going to try and get it in there. Another trick, if you don't have dish soap, is you can fold it into a heart shape like this and then pop it right in there. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. There we go, nice and snug. And we're going to flip this back up, make sure not to hit that spigot. So there we have this hole, ready to be connected to the downspout. Now the third, this largest one, is going to be used for the diverter that actually goes into the rain barrel. So again, we'll change this out here. And we'll put this large one in. Alright, now we need to bring the barrel right close to the downspout. I'm going to just kind of tilt it a little bit So we make the level straight across, right on the top of the barrel. And you remember how we measured this one down 3 inches? We're going to do the same thing down to here because we want the hose to be level from the barrel to the downspout. If it's too high, if the hole on the downspout is too high, you're going to overflow your barrel. If it's too low, there's not going to be enough water pressure from the downspout to get into the barrel. So you want to make sure that it's level. So we'll measure down 3 inches again. Make that mark. Slide that out of the way. Now, you want to make sure you try and get it right in the center, just for aesthetic reasons. Make sure we got this completely on here. There we go. Now that we have that hole in there, now we put the diverter in. Now if you can see this diverter, it has a hole in the center, but it captures on the outside. So that's where the water is going to go into the barrel. Then, so we have to squeeze this part right here, and this is what goes inside the downspout. So we squeeze it really tight and shove it in there again. You can use a little dish soap if you need to. Now this piece also comes with some self-tapping screws, so you don't even need to pre-drill. So we're going to get those out. And we're done with those sharp drill bits, and they are very, very sharp, so make sure you're very careful when you use those. Alright, self-tapping screws going into just like that. Alright, now that part is all finished. Now all we have to do is connect the downspout to the barrel. And this barrel is pretty big, so if you wanted your barrel a couple feet away from your downspout, that's completely possible. So, again, I'm going to use a little bit of dish soap. This is not as pliable as these pieces, so we can't quite bend this as easily as the other ones. So we'll just put a little dish soap on both ends. Let me squeeze that in there. All right, one side completed. And then we'll move this over here. Squeeze that in there. Shimmy it in a little bit if you have to. All right. And there we go, folks. Oh, one more thing. This kit does come with a sticker for you to put right above the spigot, which is pretty important. There are some folks out there that aren't aware that you shouldn't drink the water from a rain barrel. So this kit actually comes with a do not drink the water sticker, which we will go ahead and place right above the spigot there. So folks, that's a pretty quick and easy way on how to assemble a rain barrel using the Rain Recycle Earth-Minded Rain Barrel Kit. So if you have any other questions, feel free to look us up at riverkeepers.org, or you can check us out on our Facebook page, which is Riverkeepers FM. Thanks for watching.